kid in the 80s.
Welcome, 80's allies. It is Halloween time.
It sure is. I know it's one of my favorite times of the year.
It's October.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's October. Things happen. You know, you see people dress up as weird things. They put their toys in their front yard with blinking lights in the eyes, and that's what makes it all special. And
Well, that they do. Let me ask, was Halloween a big thing for you as a kid?
as a kid, it was different because, again, I didn't grow up in the United States like everybody else. But you still dressed up and put on your costume. You still fleeced yourself out for candy, the whole 9 yards and the hoo-ha. But not as big and grandiose as it is now. I mean, as you go to the...
Yeah. Well, it wasn't as big and grandiose as it is now, even here in the States back then. It was... it's really evolved over the years as we've grown into adults. It's just I don't think we ever really let it go, and our generation has turned it into this thing that's second only to Christmas. But
It is. It's like the holiday before Christmas minus Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving kind of slowly evolved into the Christmas season. One thing I did notice, though, is going to the costume shop.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a girl, you can be, a slutty...
anything.
A
Yes.
slutty Harry Potter, a slutty
Yes.
doctor, a
Yes.
slutty detective, a slutty cop, a slutty this, that, and the other thing. It's not really, beneficial to... If you wanted to get a guy costume, you could just be whatever the guy is. But women, they still haven't figured out...
No,
I don't know what it is.
It's very odd. The funny thing is, one of the things that I remember from childhood that was available all the time, but now has become a seasonal thing, clearly aimed at our generation, is the monster cereals.
Yes!
The BooBerry and the Count Chocula and all that stuff.
And the Frankenberry and the whatnot.
Yes. The funny thing is, I don't know about you, I never had these as a kid.
The only thing I remember eating is the Count Chocula because I shied away from the BooBerry and the Frankenberry. They just didn't speak to me. I wasn't interested in that.
I have never had any of these. Never. I am now 45 years of age, and I have never had... My mother was one of those parents that said, you shouldn't eat that type of stuff for breakfast. It's too sugary. It's too whatever.
Oh, I grew up on Ghostbuster cereal.
And here I am, the diabetic.
Yeah.
I guess I was raised intolerant to...
You shall not eat sugar. It's
Yeah.
bad for you.
But in any case, I figured that since it's a seasonal thing now, I thought it would be neat. And since I've never had it, and actually you've never had most of this,
Nope.
I figured it would be a worthwhile thing for us to actually try this and see if these things are any good, because apparently this is something that was quite beloved when we were...
Somebody
We were
liked
kids.
having the sugar and clumps in the mushrooms. Or not mushrooms, but marshmallows.
Yeah, now what we're looking at first, we're going to eat all three, but the first one we're going to start with is BooBerry. This is the first time I've really taken a look at this cereal. Now, I'm assuming these are supposed to be little ghost shapes in the cereal. They kind of look like little Pac-Man ghosts.
That,
I'm not sure what
I don't think this is going to be like the gum episode.
God, I hope not.
I mean, this stuff actually has a shelf life and hasn't been sitting around for 20 years.
No, this is absolutely a brand new bought just a week or so ago. But and I have some milk here that we're going to use. Now, for those of you who are not new to the channel, you know that Larry and I are both lactose intolerant. So I have the lactose-free milk here. They did not sponsor this. I'm just mentioning it so that we're not going to, get sick here on film. Oh Lord! I'll give that to you.
Yeah, I take my cereal with just a splash of milk.
Just a skosh.
Just there. Especially if I'm not going to be really into what I'm eating.
I am really glad I had a protein-heavy breakfast because I have a feeling that this is.
I'm not going to like... I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. And that's the thing.
Well, as somebody that doesn't eat a lot of sugar, obviously...
Oh, you can... The milk adds to it, and it brings out the smell of the blueberry. Or the BooBerry.
That smells like diabetes. All right, let's...
That's got a aftertaste on it. That's interesting.
Oh. So, you get the blueberry right away, but it fades quickly into this weird. Would you call it a chemically sort of? It's clearly not. They clearly did not use real blueberries to flavor this.
I don't think they used real ghosts to flavor this either.
I'm not sure they used anything real to flavor this. I'm gonna.
Well, do you have the packaging? I mean, there's got to be packaging, right?
Well,
can we read the directions, or not the directions,
let's
but
see
the?
what we have here. This is one of these packs. By the way, folks, what we're eating is the cereal packs that come in like you get all three mixed in here.
Which is an ingenious idea, and I like how they sold cereals. Remember how they used to sell the small boxes of cereals?
Yeah, they still do, but they're harder to come by. Okay, so
what do we got in here?
All right, we got whole grain corn, cornmeal, sugar, corn syrup, because we need sugar and corn syrup.
Oh,
Why
of course.
not? Dextrose, canola, and sunflower oil, modified cornstarch, salt, gelatin, trisodium phosphate, red 40, blue 1 and 2, natural and artificial flavor. Well, I'm not detecting anything natural in there whatsoever. Malic acid, fruit juice concentrate, citric acid, vitamins and minerals that have been added to, I assume, at least give it some sort of value that makes it worth eating.
What you have here is a chemically imbalanced breakfast.
Yeah, very much so. This is horrible. Now, I will say that they pretty much the ingredients look, with the exception of the food dye, look relatively identical in all three. So I have a feeling this is going to.
So yeah, that's BooBerry, everybody.
Oh, Lord,
if you like
wait,
it,
hang on. I'm gonna. I'm curious now to try the milk. No, that sucked too.
Oh, okay. So this whole experiment,
I guess we should move on to the next one here.
is not for us, everybody.
No, but you know, we are gluttons for punishment.
Yes.
So we're going to move on here. Hang on, let me dig in the bottom here.
What do we got next?
We're going to move on to
Count Chocula. Yeah, because that's what we need. We need to go from terribly tasting BooBerry to chocolate flavored. I do like that. It says a frightfully good snack.
Yeah, well.
And this came to us from General Mills.
I think we know that guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to just reuse my spoon because I'm not bougie.
Well, I remember when General Mills was just a captain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy.
Yeah, the Army people think that's hilarious.
All right, let's see what we got here. Now, this one is... now, while I've never had Count Chocula, I have had Cocoa Krispies.
Now, the last time I had Count Chocula was easily... Oh, God, how old am I now? 20 years ago.
Well, I had Cocoa Krispies. I'm sure I was single digits.
Mm-hmm.
But I recall from that if you let it soak for a minute, the milk got really
it got chocolatey.
I'm not certain that's going to happen here. It doesn't really, well, maybe. That was the best part of it, and if that's not going to happen here...
Now, do you still eat breakfast cereal?
I do, occasionally, but I don't... I can't say I eat things like this. Largely because it isn't really good for me to eat stuff like this.
Because I'll destroy a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch like it's nobody's business.
Well, and you know, typically if I do eat cereal, it's first of all it's in the amount you're supposed to, not the heaping bowls that we used to eat while watching watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, cereal's eating.
Yeah. You know, it's sometimes with a milk substitute. Oh boy, let's see how this goes.
No, it tastes like I remember. We've grown up, haven't we?
You know,
just to let you know, we are not fooled anymore by the cartoon character on the package.
You know. You know, somebody needs to come out with something with a cartoon character that is more palatable than this. Well,
almost as if somebody's got an idea brewing.
or at least some brouhaha.
Brouhaha.
Yeah. Well, I think we've
Oh, I like how you color coded the bowls.
Don't
and
you know?
everything. I just
buddy.
picked up on that. Look
Listen,
at
buddy,
that.
I was thinking ahead. You know,
were.
I bought all these bowls to make sure that we could look and present. You know, we've got Frankenberry.
I don't think I'm gonna like this at all.
I have real concerns about this.
Artificially strawberry flavored frosted cereal with monster marshmallows. It is interesting how many berries they came out with.
I didn't get marshmallows in this one.
You didn't?
Look!
Oh, you got stiffed.
Those SOBs! I got screwed!
Hey, you're not the only one.
Did you? Oh!
Did we get some sort of
Wait,
prize?
is this not supposed to have...
No, it says with monster marshmallows.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That is false advertising. Look at that. Look at that.
Listen, who the hell makes this stuff? General Mills.
General Mills. We have an issue.
This type of quality control is completely and absolutely unacceptable.
Especially for a company of your style and reputation.
Can you imagine if
Hand me another package. I want to do an experiment.
You want to see if there's
I want to
another
see
one
if there's... Do you mind if we open another one?
I don't care.
All right.
These, I'm sure, will be going in a special
special
place.
I'm sure we're gonna file these in a very, very important thing.
Absolutely.
But
let's see if this one has it.
yeah.
Does this one have it? Oh, I don't think so.
Let me see.
It might be in the bottom.
Let me see a bowl. Let me see a bowl. You gotta. General Mills. You just saw me open this on film.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there it is. There's one.
There's one? Oh, we have one. We have one.
You know what I'm thinking?
There's
I'm thinking
only one.
These must have come off the line right when they were running out of marshmallows in the hopper or something.
Something happened.
Yeah.
But...
Huh. Well, anyway, we'll pass the milk. We might as well. I think we've prolonged the agony long enough.
I mean, this is worse than Lucky Charms not having marshmallows in there. Well, it's not worse. I mean, I don't know who eats this.
This is some type of...
Who's this for?
Well, you know, again, I bought this assuming nostalgia would rule here, but I have to be perfectly honest. So far, I mean, maybe it's because I didn't eat this stuff growing up, but...
Do you need the milk?
Oh, well, I need something.
Yeah.
So far, I'm not real...
Yeah, I don't know who this product is for. Like,
Do you want to drown your sorrows here?
Yeah, it's a little early in the day for that.
Well, oh, Lord.
I don't...
You know...
Nostalgia, okay, if you're one of those people who really, really like this kind of thing, I get it.
I have to be honest, I think the gum thing was a lot better. Ouch! That's kind of frightening when you consider that you go watch it.
Well, I'm worried that this might taste like fiberglass.
Well, it wouldn't be the first thing we've eaten on this show that tasted like fiberglass, so here we go. You know, you're right.
You know,
I'm definitely getting a plastic flavor.
It's crunchy, and then as soon as you stop crunching, the flavor kicks in, and it's just bad.
And it shouldn't, yeah.
It's just bad. This is not for me.
I got to be honest. I'm when I go home, I'm gonna
now
I'm gonna hug and kiss my mother for not letting me have this stuff as a child.
Now here's the weird thing, okay? Because you saw me put it. Look how weird that's getting in the milk.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
hang on. Let me bring this one back in. Now I didn't throw my BooBerry in there, but it is sort of getting chocolatey.
It
now.
looks weird.
I'll try the milk. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. The milk, once it's been sitting in the chocula, is better than the chocula.
Oh, well, that's reverse marketing if I've ever heard it.
That's just my opinion, guys.
It's like, do you like lousy cereal? Well, put it in milk.
Yeah, the milk is definitely better. Well, this was a horrible failed experiment.
Oh, well, no. It was a successful experiment. We just didn't like the result.
I suppose not. So, Mom, if you're watching this, thank you for not letting me eat this garbage when I was a kid.
And Mom, if you're watching this, I can't believe that we thought this was good when we were children.
Guys, if you remember this from childhood, you might here again. They put it out every year, and maybe for nostalgia purposes, you might want to do it. But I got to be honest, there is nothing in this, as I look at this, that is part of a complete breakfast, as they like to.
Like I told you, it was a chemically imbalanced breakfast.
Yeah, very much so. If you're going to do it in these little pouches that way, because I will tell you that this box and doing it this way allowed you to taste all three, and it was cheaper than trying to buy all of the packs. And,
when I was a kid, going down the breakfast cereal aisle was the equivalent of going down the toy aisle on a department store.
Well, very much so. And, that's how they sold things to us with all these little characters.
Well, the eyes are specifically designed to stare down at you and look at you so you can gravitate towards the product.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Love us.
We're delicious if you're like 5 and don't really care.
Yeah. Do you remember? Did you have a favorite? You were mentioning Ghostbuster cereal, or was there one that when you were a kid? Oh, that's the one.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because I still eat that and it's delicious. Rice Krispies, and when they came out with the Rice Krispie Treats cereal, that did not last long, and I'd get yelled at because I just sit there and eat the box.
Can I tell you, I never had any of the fun cereal as a kid. Never had any of it. I couldn't tell you anything about, all the Captain Crunch and the...
Could not stand Captain Crunch.
And all that stuff. I didn't have Peanut Butter Crunch until I was an adult. And here's the funny thing. I like that one. And I still like it to this day. And I bought it one time, and my mother tasted it, and now she's addicted to it. And she wouldn't let me have it as a kid. So there you go. But anyway, folks, we just thought we'd have a neat little Halloween episode here with the Monster Mash, and I'm going to mash this right into the trash.
Yeah. Golden Crisp was actually another one.
I like that one. I did like that one as a kid. Frosted Flakes I could get away with.
Frosted Flakes,
yeah. But this stuff... That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I think I grew up.
Yeah.
This just doesn't do it for me, and there you go.
It's kind of sad because I don't think we've ever grown up on this show for anything.
No. Our tastes are different.
Indeed they are. So for Larry, this is Jim. Don't eat this stuff.
Unless you want to.
Don't eat it.
Unless you want to.
As a kid.